Hey everyone, this video is kind of different from my usual video, which is mostly like my opinions and stuff, but this video I'm kind of like gonna tell a story, if that makes sense. It's kind of a story I made from an assignment that I did earlier today. So the assignment is pretty much about like I had to pick a fairy tale or such and give like an own twist to it, So this is my story. Okay, let's start. Everyone knows the story about Beauty and the Beast, but what if it was from a different perspective, a different ending? It started as a normal day in the village. Gaston was pinning over Belle in this story. Gaston had actually asked Belle and her father for eggs whenever he ran out. However, he paid for them. One day, Belle's father was going to the usual fair to show off his brand new invention, which was a wooden machine to chop wood. Unfortunately, on the way to the fair, he had gotten lost, finding himself in front of a castle. He didn't want to intrude, but he needed help. He slowly made his way to the door and knocked. No answer. He spoke. "Hello? Is anyone home?" No answer. He knocked again. Still no answer. He then tried to open the door, and it was open. He spoke again. "Hello? Is there anyone home? I don't mean to intrude. I need help." There was still no response. Belle's father stepped inside the castle and started looking around, thinking the place was abandoned. He walked around, finding himself in the dining room. His stomach rumbled. All the traveling must have made him hungry. As he tried to find something from his bag to eat, a candle seems to have moved. He looked at the candle in confusion, stepping closer to it and examining it. The candle has eyes. It opened suddenly, scaring Belle's father. He stepped back, falling down. The candle spoke. "Hello, human." Belle's father looked at the candle in shock, then spoke. Hello." The candle spoke again. "And what's your name, human?" Belle's father got up from the ground and spoke, and he told him his name. He then asked for the candle's name. The candle responded, saying his name. And we're going to do a time skip here because I kind of put the original story in this story with my own little twist. And you're going to see, as you've already seen, the first twist was that Gaston isn't pinning over Belle. And yeah. Anyways. This time skip is a few days later. Anyways, a few days go by. Belle is in the village. She was worried about her father. He still hadn't come back from the fair. Suddenly, a horse runs to Belle. Belle quickly calms it down, recognizing it as the horse that brought her father to the fair. Belle spoke. "Where's father?" The horse looked scared. Belle calmed it down and then got ready. When she was ready, she quickly got onto the horse and she was prepared to look for her father. She went to the forest. She soon stumbles across a castle. She thinks, "Did father come here?" She slowly makes her way to the door, opening it. She steps inside, looking around. She then starts looking around the place and saying, "Father, are you here?" She looked around more. She then finds her father in a cage. Belle's father saw her and spoke with a hint of scare and nervousness, which he stuttered. "But Belle, get out of your cook quickly. There's a monster here." Obviously not in that tone, but I can't act that well. But you can imagine his stuttering, guys. Belle spoke worried. "But I can't leave you here, father." Suddenly the beast appears, and just like in the story, Belle lets herself get taken and return to let her father free. Her father runs out. As he runs in the village, he asked everyone for help to get his daughter back from the beast. However, as like in the story, Belle's father was known as a crazy man, and obviously no one believed him. No one took him seriously. Just like the story, everything is the same till the beast lets Belle go home, seeing she was homesick. So obviously this story is really far in the end, near the end, where the beast lets Belle goes home to her village, and she returns home. Everything's the same. So instead of like the beast like having her go back quickly, this takes a couple days later. Belle couldn't shake off the feeling that she grew to like the beast. She then tries going back to the castle behind her father's back, leaving a note that said, "Father, I'll be back soon. Don't wait for me. Signed, Belle." Belle went back to the castle. She entered and called out for the beast. No response. She started looking around to see if he was anywhere. So I'm going to pause right there for a quick second. This is going to be a whole other twist that I added, which was like 2 things, which we're about to get into. Belle soon made her way to his room. Although the rooms were empty, even the other appliances and such were nowhere to be seen. So when I mean by appliances, I mean by like, the cups, everyone else, Mrs. Teapot, everyone. So, yeah. She entered the beast's room, noticing the rose petals had all fell. She then saw the beast in the balcony, on the floor. She quickly made her way to him. She crouched down and tried shaking him. No response. He was dead. However, when she shook him, he turned to his original form, a prince and a human. But he was still dead. She then sees a note on his bed. She gets up and picks up the note. So, as you can see, in the original story, Disney obviously, it says when the last rose petal fell, he would stay as a beast. But in this plot, he actually dies instead. It's a huge plot twist, but yeah. Where did I read? Okay, no response, he was dead. However, when she shook him, he turned to his original form, a prince and a human, but he was still dead. She then sees a note on his bed. She gets up and picks up the note. And here's what the note's about to say. Belle, if you're reading this, I may already be dead. You see, the appliances and such were ghost trapped. The last plot twist. As for me, I was turned into a beast. You see, when the last petal of the rose fell, it releases the ghost and will kill me. Unless someone had fallen for me in my beast state and I had fallen for you. I'm sorry and goodbye, Belle. Signed, Prince Adam, aka the Beast. As Belle finished the note, her tears fell. It was too late. So I really hope you guys like that story. I kind of want to make like a full, more detailed version of this, but I'm not sure. But if you guys do want like a full detail of the story, then let me know, because obviously this was a little rushed because I didn't have much time. I only had like an hour and a half to do this, and the time was going by really quickly while I was like typing out, so like I couldn't go into full detail as much as I wanted to. But if you guys do want me to go into full detail sometime for this story and want an update about it, please let me know, and I would love to make it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the small little story. As you can see, like right here, this was on Canvas. And yeah, hopefully I get a good grade on this. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.